So I want to talk to you guys today about how to avoid selling yourself short. I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs out there, including myself, are selling themselves short, and it's a real epidemic. And the reason why I say this is because I spoke to 3 different people yesterday and asked them some specific questions which solidified why I think this is such a problem. So I was talking to this woman yesterday, and she was a event designer, and she's been doing that for 18 years. She's created and designed events for big corporations and charity events. She actually designed the green room for the Pope the last time he came to the United States. And I thought that was just an incredible experience for her. And I think she looked at it as just like, oh yeah, that's, it was just another event, that I did. And so when I asked her what her price points were, she said, well, I do some consulting and I'm $250 an hour. I looked at her and I said, really? With 18 years experience and you designing all these awesome events for all these big companies, do you think $250 is too cheap? And she's like, I know, I thought about that the other day, and my husband always tells me you're selling yourself too short, and I just don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe I just hire an agent or something and they sell me. And I said, no. I said, why don't you look in the mirror and look back those 18 years on all those experiences that you had, and know, starting today, that all that experience is worth way more than $250 an hour. If I were you, I'd be selling it for $500 or $1,000 an hour. Here's why. When somebody comes to me and says, I have a consult fee, it's $250 an hour, and I wanted to speak with her, I would question the value of that session because it was so cheap. I would probably say to myself, I'm not sure I want to spend $250 on that because I don't know if I'm going to get the value out of that consult that I think I need. However, if she said it's $500 an hour and I'm going to give you, 18 years worth of experience of me doing what I do so that I can help you, I may be prone to pay that higher amount rather than take that $250 and go spend it with my wife out to dinner, because I would value that time more than I would with her at that price point. So perceived value is very, very important, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. So I want you guys to do an audit on your business, on yourself, and your experience. And don't worry about the price so much. I wouldn't compete on price. I would compete on the value that you can bring to your audience to help them get what they want. Period. When you compete with price, it's a downhill slope. It's a downhill game. It's a race to the dirt, really. So, to avoid selling yourself too short, and I used to do this too. That's why I'm telling you, I know what it feels like. It wasn't until recently my wife verbally slapped me across the face when she said, you've been in this game 9 years helping businesses and brands build up their credibility and build up their businesses and profits. Why aren't you charging the part for that? 9 years comes with a lot of experience. That's worth something. So do that audit on yourself and stop selling yourself short. You are worth way more than that. Way more than that.